Good afternoon, everybody. Izzy here from Izzy's Comics, here with my picks for Aaron. This is the part of the week that I post my FOCs, the final order cutoff, the last chance to, put in orders for some books that are coming out, usually about 3 to 4 weeks out. Anytime I make this post on the Izzy's Comics Facebook group, so if you're not there, follow us on Izzy's Comics Facebook group. But I post these on Fridays for DC, Marvel, everybody else. One of our co-workers here at Izzy's Comics, his name is Aaron. He runs the Resident Poke Gym, so follow him on the Poke Gym Insider group. He usually asks me, hey, is there anything I should pick up, anything I should spec on or grab this week that's on the list? So this is that type of time of the week that I'm going to go through my picks for Aaron. All right, there's a lot of number ones this week. Some of them I'm specking on, some of them I'm just going to give you the rundown of some news stories and stuff like that. So the first one I want to hit on, we hit on it last week. There was a prequel for the new Image superhero universe. One of the characters, one of the big ones that's playing a part in that is called Rogue Sun. All right, so the prequel that's coming out, we hit it last week, is the true first appearance. This next one is Rogue Sun #1. So what it is about is the Rogue Sun is murdered, and his son finds out that he has the power of the Rogue Sun as well. So he's going to take over the mantle as Rogue Sun and become the new superhero in the universe. But he's also going to try and solve his dad's murder. This one is again part of this huge Image superhero universe that they're trying to build up. Rogue Sun is supposed to be one of the big parts, with Radiant Black being another, and there's going to be other characters down the road that they're introducing. I don't want to spec hard on this one, only because the true first appearance is already happening before this issue #1, but because this is supposed to be a big deal and this series does sound pretty sweet, I'm going to say three swords on this one. So check it out. Again, like this is a part of something big that Image is planning. All right, next one I want to hit on, SpiderGwen, Gwenverse #1. This is sort of a what if. It doesn't have the what if title on it, but we know how big the Spider-Verse has been and everything with the multiverse, and it's definitely huge in Marvel right now. With that said, we might see some Spider-Gwens in the Spider-Verse as well. So they're building a new Gwenverse comic book series with issue #1. It's going to be kind of like, what if Spider-Gwen, instead of becoming the spider powers, she gets, she can lift Thor's hammer, or she gets the super serum and becomes Captain America, or she has Wolverine's powers, etc., etc. So there's going to be a lot of different Spider-Gwens that are going to have different, almost like the Avengers, but all Spider-Gwen. So this one, like I said, any of these characters could potentially become part of the MCU right now, with all we know there's the Multiverse of Madness coming. If you watched any of the other, I don't want to give away too much, but if you watched Loki, you know the multiverse is coming and it's going to be huge. So Spider-Gwen, she's already popular. She's in the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie, animated movies, one of the more popular characters, obviously. So with that said, if they decide to bring in Spider-Gwen or any of the Spider-Gwen, versions into the MCU, you got a hot key right here. So let's go with 4 swords on this one, just because it does have a lot of potential. There's going to be a lot of first appearance of different Gwens in this one. So we'll go 4 swords on this one. Next 3 I want to hit on. So these aren't necessarily spec books, but we're going to do new series that are starting. So new coming series section here of #1s that are coming up. All right, we got Punisher #1 on the FOC this week. Punisher, one of the more popular characters in the Marvel universe. His show on Netflix was awesome. Looks like John Bernthal is going to end up coming back, as far as we can tell, to the MCU at some point, with Moon Knight and Ghost Rider and everybody, rumors, and Blade and everything. I would love to see Midnight Suns. So anyways, Punisher right now. Punisher #1. Jason Aaron is taking over the story to start a new series of Punisher. He's done some very good work in the past. This is going to be a new retelling of some of his past and some future stuff. They're saying that it could be, they don't know if it's going to be the end of Frank Castle or just a new bloody beginning. One of the artists on this series is a personal favorite. It's Paul Azaceta. He works on Outcast for Image Comics, one of Robert Kirkman's series that actually had a TV show that sadly was canceled. But the comic series, the story I love. But anyway, so Punisher #1. Again, we're just going to do 3 swords on all these #1s just because they're right in the middle of, we don't know if this is going to be anything new to spec on or not to spec on, but they are #1s, so #1s are always a good shot. Nice place to jump on too if you want to check out a character that you haven't ever checked out. Another one, Captain Carter #1 is on FOC. Coming off the heels of the success of the What If series, you know, Captain Carter was very popular in the What If series. The What If is being touted as canon for the MCU, even though it was animated. It is still part of the storyline. So Captain Carter is getting her own retelling, a modernization of her story. They've had Captain Carter in the past. This is just a modern age story for her. So again, 3 swords just because it's another #1. All right, next one I want to talk about: Star Wars Han Solo. Star Wars, everything is huge right now. There are so many key issues in Star Wars, so much more movies, TV shows. We know there's apparently another Han Solo movie coming out. This is a prequel, so this would take place around the time of that second movie. This is a prequel to Episode 4, the first ever Star Wars movie we saw, A New Hope. So this is a Han Solo prequel. It is there's going to be a reunion of some with someone that's an unexpected, like one of the last people that Han Solo thinks he would ever run into again. No clue who that is. And it's also saying that the last page of this is going to be a jaw dropper. So I'll give this one 4 swords because they are really hyping it. All these books have multiple covers. #1s, they usually do that. So there's lots of options for covers. We're just gonna pop up either my favorite or the #1 regular cover A just to show you that. But there are lots of options for any of these books. My last one I want to hit on, my artist appreciation of the week. One of my favorite artists, Bill Sienkiewicz, is working on a cover for Demon Days Blood Feud. If you've been following the Demon Days, this is Peach Momoko, one of the hottest artists in comics. She's been writing the Demon Days saga. So this is the final chapter of that saga. Well, Bill Sienkiewicz did one of the covers on it. Love the artwork on this. I love anything Bill Sienkiewicz does, as long as it's his normal style. I have seen some things that he kind of stretches his style, and it's not for me. That's my artist appreciation. Check it out. It's a cool looking cover. These are my picks for the week for Aaron. These are just my opinion. There are lots of other opinions, so check it out. Go research any of this and any other books that are on the FOC this week to get your own opinion. There's also other articles you can read. You can look at other YouTubers that are doing spec on the week or FOC posts, FOC videos for the week. You can check them out and get their opinion as well. Build your own opinion and pick up some of these books. Like I said, that some of these will sell out, so there may not be a chance to grab it unless you pay a premium, especially if they become a key issue down the road. So again, this is my picks for Aaron. So please like, subscribe, and comment below, and we'll keep this thing rolling. Thank y'all.